Hello everyone. Today we're going to continue the subject of debunking anti-communist. This is, I believe, the third or fourth chapter. With this, I'll turn the subject to my grandson, Tristan. Go ahead, Tristan.
All right, thank you. So as my grandfather said, today we're going to be continuing our series on debunking anti-communist arguments. Today we want to address the argument that socialism is authoritarian. Now, in order to address this argument efficiently, we have to first understand what the word authoritarian means. Now, in this video, I'm going to be using Friedrich Engels' definition of authoritarian, which is essentially one entity forcefully imposing its will upon another entity. So, from this, we can surmise that pretty much everything, every political movement, every revolution, every societal change can be summarized or characterized fairly as authoritarian. So let's take, for example, the transition from feudalism to capitalism. Of course, those in the lower ranks of feudal classes overthrew those of the higher ranks. There was a bourgeois revolution that established capitalism. Now, these bourgeois revolutionaries essentially had to force their will upon those at the top, the feudal lords and the monarchs, and those of the nobility, those of the noble class, in order to establish new capitalist society. And this goes for pretty much all revolutions and big societal changes in all political systems and all political programs, parties, etc. This definition of authoritarian can be used to describe pretty much anything and everything. So if you are using Friedrich Engels' definition of authoritarianism, which is, again, any entity imposing its will upon another entity in a forceful manner, this word authoritarian would apply to pretty much everything, even socialism. So in order to answer the question and debunk the arguments and address the argument accordingly, we can say that yes, socialism is authoritarian. However, the word authoritarian is so vague, so ill-defined, and so general and all-encompassing that it hardly has any use. The term authoritarian hardly has any use because it hardly means anything. It's so all-encompassing that it could characterize and fairly characterize pretty much anything. So it's not really useful to use the term authoritarian, even though it would apply, because it's so general and all-encompassing. So that would pretty much debunk the argument. I know it wasn't so much of a debunking as it was kind of a term, an argument against the term used, but I still consider it a refutation of some sorts. Anyway, thank you for watching, and that would wrap up the video.
Thank you for watching.